Wildlife activists are also sounding alarm this morning about a policy change in China, and this is one that they say could threaten the animal population as well. The country has just reversed a ban on the trade of tiger and rhino products. Michael Serapio is looking into this for us now. Good morning.
Good morning, Heather. You know, this is the first time in 25 years that China is essentially legalizing the trade in these parts. And that's because for many years, since 1993, in fact, China had banned the trade of rhino and tiger parts, as both species are endangered. But that never really stopped the illegal trade in rhino and tiger parts. So China's official stance will now allow parts that are taken from farmed tigers and rhinos to be used for medicinal, scientific, and cultural use. Now, if people are wondering about that, we should say that the World Federation of Chinese Medicine Societies, they removed tiger and rhino parts from their list of products that can be used for medicinal purposes. But there are practitioners who never stopped using them. The pressure from them never went away. And experts now worry that even if China says only farmed rhino and tiger parts will be okay, it will be hard to distinguish which parts are legal and which parts come from illegal sources, and that further endangers populations in the wild. In fact, take a look at the statement from the World Wildlife Fund. Quote, allowing the legal market for such parts to resume will be detrimental to conservation efforts, potentially fueling the demand for these products and increasing poaching of wild tigers and rhinos. And that's concerning because there are very few, Heather. Take a look at this number. Only about 30,000 rhinos of different varieties are left in the wild in the world. And as for tigers, take a look at this. It is less than 4,000 that are left in the wild, so very small numbers that the WWF is now increasingly worried about, Heather.
As an enormous setback to the years of conservation efforts. So why is China reversing its policy then, Michael?
Well, what's interesting here is that there's no official reason being reported as to why this decision is being taken. But the World Wildlife Fund has noted through the years that they have seen the number of tiger farms increase in China. And they say those farms are essentially very expensive to maintain. And as the numbers of those farms grew, well, the WWF tells National Geographic, so did the pressure to bring back the legal trade once again. So the existence and the growth of those farms may be the very reason why this policy change is now happening.
So the call to maintain the ban that's in place and indeed even expand it further, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Michael, thank you very much.
You're welcome.